Alrighty, this tutorial is for making a semi-automatic farm in Minecraft 1.13. This tutorial is kind of dedicated to my coworker Ruth. Shout out to Ruth. She kind of requested this one. Not really. I wanted to show her, but anyways, so here's a basic premise of how. A simple one, just a 3-tiered one. I mean, you can make it as big as you want, but you are limited to how far the water can go. So just keep that in mind. When you're building this, that water is going to be your limiting factor, obviously, you can tell by these untilled soil blocks and the dry ones as well. Now, if you can, occasionally put water every so often in the middle one, then you won't have that issue. The problem is when you release the water from up here, which makes it the semi-automatic part, the seeds and wheat might get trapped behind, say, like if you put water under in here and then put the soil on top to cover it, the seeds might get trapped behind there when the water comes rushing down. So, kind of showing how this works. As it is, it's not fully automatic in the sense that you still have to seed it yourself and occasionally use the farming tools. So here you go, you just hit this, water comes rushing down, all the nice goodies come with it, and they go down into the hopper and into the chest. Now you won't get this much. This stuff is already in here because I was messing around with it, but you can kind of see how it works. You have water blocks already here on both sides, traveling the maximum amount of distance to go to the hopper, and you have water blocks over here with gravel. So now I'll kind of explain how this works. Turn it off so the water stops. But you still have the water here because there are still water blocks here. So this is a lever, goes to redstone. You need repeaters so it can extend the range of the redstone. And oh, there's a zombie nearby. I wonder if he's, oh, it must be a cavern. It goes to here. Let's get a better view. You have a bunch of redstone repeaters with pistons, and the pistons push up the gravel. So like this, see how there's a piston here with gravel. Now notice this is not a sticky piston, and I'm using gravel. This is the more not cost effective, but the cheap version, because gravel does follow gravity. Now let's say we put just, let's put that there. Well, let's see what happens if we activate it. See how it doesn't go down? That's why we use gravel. But if you had a sticky piston, that wouldn't be an issue. So just, use sand or gravel. It doesn't matter. You can use sand. I'll use sand right now. And I'll still do the same thing. See? Because it follows gravity. So, but it's really easy. Just make sure that you have a redstone repeater for every single piston, because if you use just a line of redstone, it's not going to work. So redstone repeaters are a must, as well as pistons, and you need a water block in every one. So I'll kind of walk you through this on how it's done. I made a test one over here. I'm going to show you what I did. Also keep in mind I do have water blocks every so often to kind of just keep the area moist. Sorry, I'm going to change this real quick. There we go. Sorry, my cat keeps coming on to my computer. Alright, so let's go get the piston. I'm doing this in creative because I don't really want to put in the effort. So, just like over here, you dig down, dig a layer. Actually, you're going to need to dig 2 layers. So dig 2 layers. Put your pistons. Like this. You want to dig enough to kind of expose everything. You want to expose this. You want to expose the pistons. But you don't want to destroy the ground like I did, because you need to actually have enough redstone. So after that's done, you just need to make a little side thing. So after that, just put a redstone repeater on each one. I hate this auto jump feature. And then connect it all with redstone. Now I'll put a repeater just to make sure it has the strength to reach it all. And then we're just doing pretend here, so for the care how far it goes, but just to show, we're going to have it all the way at the entrance to make it easy for people to collect. Let's put it right. Yeah, let's put it right there. Lever. Boom. Oh, we need our... Let's use sand just to show that sand works. So we get sand. Boom, 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 boom. Put the water. Water block in every one. See how it looks like the spacing's correct. Now this is key. You don't want the water going into here, because if it does, then the flow gets messed up on delivering the goods. So that looks good. Let's test our redstone just to be safe. Boom. Looks like it worked. See how it stops? Alright, perfect. So over here, all I did was just put water in there. You should cover this up. You should cover it up so the seeds and all that good stuff don't go in there. Put another one here. Put water. Another one here. Water covered. It's already done on this side. See? You don't have to worry. Like how it even. It's already done. And then for the end, you're gonna want to put the water here and here. See how it ends perfectly. Oh, well, I messed that up. So you want to put the hopper. Maybe one for the chest. Alright, so put the chest. Like that. And then shift, and then right click onto it. So that way the hopper goes into the chest. So as so, let's do a little test. Looks like it's working. Good. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, you can till. Now let's just do a little test, just to be safe. Put some stuff up here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do some in this area. Boom, 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 boom. Here. Call it good. Just start for a test. Bone meal just to make them grow quicker. Alright. Just for a quick thing. There we go. Boom, boom. Oh, no. Well, let's see how that goes. I'm interested. I actually haven't tested that before. Alright, let's test our mechanism. And it looks like it's working just fine. It even destroys the grass too. So it looks like we'll collect some nice things, and it is collecting just fine. If you want to make it foolproof, it looks foolproof right now, but just to kind of streamline things, just have everything go into one narrow channel. You might even want to put a grass block like that so it all just stays in one area. So, and then you can expose your chest. Well, actually you can't do that. You just need to open the chest. But it looks like we got our stuff. Let's turn it on, and boom. That's how you make a semi-automatic farm. So, let me know if you guys want to see anything else. This is kind of my first Minecraft tutorial video. I haven't played Minecraft in ages, really. I used to play it all the time, but not so much anymore. But yeah, it was fun. Alrighty, catch you guys around.